Hello and a very good evening, friends and followers. Welcome to another live stream tonight. As you can already see in the title, we're gonna fly from Portland to San Jose in California to support a training session of IVAO North America. And we are already here at the gate in Portland. So let's jump right into the airplane, and we can connect the bridge already. Let's see if this is working. Oh, wonderful, it is. And we also start our FS2 crew already, so that our co-pilot can do the cockpit preparation already. Well, this is not exactly right here. Anyway, we're flying in Alaska Airlines livery today. In real life, this flight is done by a Boeing 737, I think. You can see the co-pilot just switched on the navigation, the logo lights. Well, navigation lights as well. And he will now be out for the outside check. So, we're gonna start to set up the overhead.
Out for the walk around.
Set the ADIRS. Emergency lights armed. We can set the seatbelt and no smoking signs already. External power is connected by the co-pilot. Fuel pumps turn on. APU check is done already, but I do it again. Fire check, I mean, it's done. Parking brake here is set. Systems are all running, except the flight pad. Gonna do that now, and then I need to set up my throttle again. Whoops. There we go. And then we can start already to create the route here. And we will already board again, already, just that the yeah, just so that everything is set up here. And then we can start to request a route over here. And then we can also create this one here. This is a little bit unrealistic right now, but well, anyway.
We're just wrapping up some paperwork.
Okay, so fetch our data from SimBrief, Alaska Airlines 461 from Portland to San Jose. Departure is in about 15 minutes. And the first thing we're gonna do is fuel setting, 5,988. So I'm gonna do up 6 tons. Oh well, we don't need that here. I will just type in 6 tons of fuel. 6 tons of fuel here as well. And we go into the flight plan. So let's see. We have a cost index of 40 today. And our route displays here. We will depart from runway 10 right via the Mini 5 his Q transition, if there is a transition. Let's check that. 10 right, Mini 5, and his Q transition. Insert. Let's check there is no discontinuity. That's perfect.
Hi, I'm back. No issues on the walk around.
Roger. What I will do now is I make a the calculation for the departure speeds. So I want to see if I have to do a flex departure or whatever I need to do. Our crossway today is
Hi, the security and safety checks are all done. Are you good to start boarding?
yes.
Okay.
So our crossway today is 64.4, and our CG is 24.6. 24.6. We have a configuration of 1+F. NTIs is off, and packs are off as well. Air conditioning, yeah, packs are off, exactly. The weather, by the way, here in Portland, is 160 degrees with 8 knots. The wind, 10 statute miles of visibility. We have scattered clouds on 2,400 and broken on 2,900.
Okay.
Overcast 4,000. 13 degrees outside and an altimeter setting of 3010. So let me open my charts because I forgot that. Charts, and then let's look for Portland, because I need some information off the runway here. So the runway length of 10 right is 3,353 meters. Runway heading is 010. Runway condition is dry. Airport elevation is 23 feet. QNH is, what did I just say? 3010. Temperature, we have 13 degrees, and wind was 160 at 8. I calculate that, and program says we gonna have a toga departure. Flaps 1, 0.8. No flex temp, and V1, VR, and V2. Okay. And I want to have weather information here as well, so I can just have a look here, and then I need to check. It's IVAO, okay. For the arrival, we
Hi guys, here's the load sheet for you.
Thank you.
No problem, have a safe flight.
We will arrive at runway 30 right via the bricks 3. Let's see. Print that out. And then we have the arrival. Runway 30. There is no ILS approach for runway 30 right. Well, then we use 30 left. Easy as that. Bricks 3. And I need to check the transitions here. ILS runway 30 left. We have board or glide. We can take actually the board transition cheaply. So check if there is a discontinuity. There it is after Yilna, whatever. Let's see. Oh, actually, the board transition is not as good because we're approaching. The brakes arrival is from the west side, so we are taking the glide transition and then Chibli. Okay, so yeah, and that looks better. And then after Jilna, there are radar vectors to glide, so that's fine. Performance page is set. Co-pilot is there, so we can close the cockpit door already. We don't need the bridge anymore. And departure runway will be 10 right, so we will pushing back facing to the east here, and then taxi here via these taxiways up to runway 10 right. So we can pre-plan our pushback. Oh, it's loading. Okay, there it is. We're gonna push this way. Okay. So the pushback is planned. Set 3010 here. And same here, but no. I just want to see, how can I turn that into inches? I know that there was a button for it, but I can't remember where it was. So I just press B. Okay, 1019 was actually correct, was it? Yeah, perfect. Okay. So, for Portland. Hi Derek, welcome to the stream, nice to see you. So for the departure here, the initial climb is a good question. It's a little bit weird here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight today.
Perfect. Boarding is completed here.
Please place your smaller items under the seat in front of you to provide more room for larger items in our overhead compartments. If you need assistance, contact the flight attendants. If you are unable to accommodate any item in the cabin, please bring it to the boarding door and we will check it for you. Also,
Okay, so the initial climb was 130.
If you're seated at an exit seat,
or actually 13,000.
seating criteria.
And we are almost ready to go. Departure is in 6 minutes. So we have everything set so far. Let's check if we have any ATC here. No, not at the moment. Why is the anti-ice on already? You don't need that. Okay. refueling is done as well. Boarding was completed as well. And we can, as the boarding is completed, we can already start with the checklists. Before start checklist.
Cockpit prep.
Completed.
Completed. Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Signs.
On and auto.
ADAs.
Nav.
Fuel quantity.
5,980 kilograms.
Takeoff data.
Set.
Baro ref.
3010 set.
3010 set. Down to the line.
Thank you. And now we wait for our departure here before we continue with the checklist. Everything is done so far. And before the flight starts, we're gonna call for a coffee here.
Hey guys, all packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
Yes.
Thanks. Let me know if you need anything.
Yeah, I wanted to have a coffee, please. Okay, I'll call her again.
Hi, how can I help you?
One coffee, please.
Okay, I'll bring the drinks up in a minute.
Cabin crew, arm slides, and cross track. Oh, that's
Hi
not
guys, here are the drinks.
Thank you. Below the line.
Windows and doors.
Closed.
Closed. Beacon.
On.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Parking brake.
Set.
Before start checklist complete.
Okay. I started the APU. And we wait until this run up. We can also request a pushback here.
This is ground. Stand by.
APU is available. There you go. So we can disconnect the external power. Don't need that anymore.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
So we're gonna lift so that they can push.
Cleared for start and push.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
Starting engine 2.
Check.
We need to bleed on here, of course.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board today. This is your purser.
And engine number 2 is running up.
Your attention to the cabin crew for important safety information. There is an instruction card in your seat pocket that illustrates the safety equipment on board this aircraft. Regulations require compliance.
We're perfectly on time.
As well as
Departure
full crew
time is
instructions,
right
like
now.
information signs and posted placards. Fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle. Tighten by pulling on the belt. To release your seatbelt,
Training is
lift
starting
the
in
metal
about
flap from
30
the
minutes.
buckle. It is our policy that you keep
And
your seatbelt fastened at all
we will have a
times
flight
while
time of,
seated.
I think, 1
Doors
hour
are clearly
40 or
marked with
so.
exit signs and instructions for door operation. Each door is equipped with an escape slide. Locate the nearest exit to you and note that the nearest exit may be behind you. In an
Starting,
emergency, lights will illuminate the aisle. The cabin is pressurized.
Starting engine
If
1.
there is a loss of cabin
Check.
pressure, a panel will open and oxygen masks will appear. Remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and pull a mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen.
Parking brake set.
Oxygen will be flowing to the mask even though the bag may not inflate. Cover your nose and mouth with a mask.
Parking
Place
brake
the
is
electric
set.
band around your
You
head
may disconnect.
and tighten by pulling on the end.
Okay, sir. Clear to
Secure your
disconnect.
own mask
Pin has been
before
removed.
assisting
See
others.
you at the side. Have a
Your
good
life
flight.
jacket is located under
Holding
your
position
seat.
waiting for the visual.
Tighten the
Thank you and
straps,
goodbye.
and once outside the aircraft, pull on the tabs to inflate your jacket. If the jacket fails to inflate, use the tube placed near the neck. Your jacket is equipped with a light that will automatically illuminate in water. This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is not permitted in the cabin or in the lavatories. Cabin lights will now be turned off.
What do you mean,
Light
Derek, with
buttons are
I will leave the mic on?
Thank you very much for your attention.
Cabin crew, arms, lights and cross-check. After start, checklist.
Anti-ice.
Off,
ECAM status.
checked.
Pitch trim.
0.8% set,
Rudder trim.
0.
After start checklist complete.
Flight controls check.
Ready. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Rudder,
Full left. Full right. Neutral.
turn on the taxi lights here. Release the parking brake.
Ready.
Clear left side.
Clear right side.
And we start our taxi. As I said, via the mic here, then cross the runway here and then up there. And we're taxiing with idle thrust. Gonna be fine. You can see we're still increasing the speed, 16 knots. Now cross runway.
Approaching. 2, 1.
Oh, see, that's saying 2-1, but actually the sign said 2-2. So I'm not sure which one is correct. So let me see on the charts here. It's 2-1. Before before takeoff checklist. Okay, something is going on. I can't open my... what's going on? I cannot open my... my FS2 crew here. Hello? Okay. Before takeoff checklist.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Flight instruments.
Checked.
Checked. Briefing.
Confirmed.
Flat setting.
Config 1 plus F.
Config 1 plus F. V1, VR, V2, flex temp.
132, 133, 137 purple Toga.
V1, 132, VR, 133, V2, 137, ATC.
Set.
ECAM memo.
Takeoff no blue.
Down to the line.
And we will not stop, we will directly turn onto the runway as there is no traffic in the area. So I can turn on the lights already.
Approach path clear of traffic.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Below the line.
Takeoff
Approaching.
runway.
1,
Confirmed.
0,
Cabin crew.
right.
Advised.
TCAS.
TARA.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
PAX.
On.
Before takeoff
On
checklist
runway.
complete.
1, 0, right.
We'll turn the packs off. Ready?
Ready.
Takeoff.
Check. Thrust set.
Checked. Man Toga SRS runway auto thrust blue.
Checked. 100 knots.
Checked.
V1, rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Pitch, pitch.
Nav.
Checked. Gear up.
Thrust climb.
Checked.
Wow, this looks beautiful.
Packs are on.
Autopilot 1 on. Flaps 0.
Speed checked. Flaps 0.
After takeoff, climb checklist.
Landing gear.
Off. Up.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Packs.
On.
Down to the line.
And as there is no ATC, we can directly climb up to our cruising altitude, which is today flight level 390. We set that in. And then we can also set the pressure to standard already. Set standard.
Standard cross-checked. Passing flight level 084. Now.
Checked. Now, I was just about to turn on the anti-ice, but we are above the clouds now, so no need to do that. And there we go, on our way. Below the line.
Baro ref.
Standard set.
Standard set. After takeoff, climb checklist complete.
We can turn off the seat belts here. As we don't expect any turbulences. 4 screenshots already. Thank you very much, Derek. I really appreciate your screenshots there. And that's it. We are on our way now to San Jose, where we will support Fred in his APC training. And he's online already. It will take some time, of course, for us to be there, 1.5 hours actually. But this time we'll reduce a little bit as we are still increasing the speed. And let's see what it said once we are on the cruise altitude. And I could also save some time if I go direct HISQ already. Don't need to do that turn here. That route, I mean. Now we have still some clouds above us and around us, below us of course as well. but we're turning at least left of this one. So let's see, do we need anti-ice? Well, maybe, let's see. Passing now flight level 200 already. And the time we need is already reduced to 1 hour and 17. And this will reduce even further, so I think no, we don't need anti-ice at the moment. Also, the aircraft will tell us if ice is detected, so. But I think we're gonna need anti-ice when we cross the clouds here above us. But we will see. Everything looks fine so far. 24 degrees. We can actually turn down the air condition. And just to be sure, I turn on anti-ice now. And then we continue our way straight down to San Jose. And it's also a little bit bumpy, but that's actually no problem. It's not that much here, at least for now, so. Very interesting perspective. Oh, come on, how can I get back into the cockpit? There we go. And that will be a nice view, I guess, once we breach through the clouds here. well, that's a large cloud here. That's the overcast clouds on 24,000, which we saw in the meter. And you can also already see we are almost above the clouds. Just a few more seconds. And there we go. Cloud surfing here. Very nice. There we are, above the clouds. That looks amazing. See the clouds, see below us. Stunning, isn't it? Okay, so let's see. For the the cruise screenshot, Derek. But the cruise actually is on flight level 390. So you can do that up there as well, whatever you prefer. I just leave the engine anti-ice on because I don't know about the water in here, as we don't have any weather radar. Now I have the same problem. How do I get back into the cockpit? So, like this. And once we are on cruise, we also start to prepare our approach phase, because we don't want to do any mistakes during training. We will do a quick fuel check here at Harper. Harper, we should have 4.1 tons of fuel on board, 4.1, and we have 4.7. That's absolutely fine. 13 nautical miles to go. That will be fine, absolutely fine. And the higher we get, the faster we will be, or the faster our ground speed will be. And according to the IVAO webby, it's telling us we just need another 58 minutes into San Jose. And we're almost at flight level 360. Yeah, that's right, basically, Derek. But on the other hand, I mean, that's 3,000 feet. That's still a lot of distance. I mean, it's almost 1 kilometer. So what does our FMC tells us when we will be there? It tells us 2057 we will be at San Jose. That's almost 4 minutes later than what you can see on the toolbar on the top of the screen. Let's see. We still need to turn down the stuff, and we can turn off the anti-ice now. Seatbelts are off. So we should have burned, or let's say we burned 1,350 kilograms of fuel, 1,350. And at Harper we should have burned 1.9 tons of fuel, so there is another 600 to go. Or 500. 550. What is the exact number? And I think there's nothing happening, so I start to check the arrival here. Let me see. You have control.
I have control.
Okay, so what we gonna do is we request the newest weather information. We wait until they are received here. Company message, there you go. Print. Approach page.
1,000 to go.
Checked. And now we can set up the information. So we have wind 000 at 0. We have 17 degrees and a QNH of 3014. Transition altitude remains 18,000, and for the approach we have a decision height of 200 feet set. And let's see what arrival we get. We prepared for the ILS 30 right left, but it might be that we get another approach for runway 30 right, which will be the Arnov approach. I think if we get the Arnov approach, that's gonna be the Arnov Zulu for runway 30 right, but we will see. And we can do a flaps 3 landing because the runway is long enough. That's fine. Okay, config 3, and then I can also landing flaps 3 is on, and we reach the cruise altitude. So I go outside so that Derek can make a screenshot here from the wonderful livery. And then I can show you the charts. So we're flying the Briggs 3 arrival. So we're coming here from the top Chibli,
You've just reached your cruising altitude for flight.
Grigio or Grigio, whatever it is, and we have to be at above flight level 280, above flight level 220, above flight level 140, above, and then bricks we need to cross at 12,000. So that's what we're gonna set into the FMC. We set bricks at 12,000. That's already set in, and also we need to calculate our descent. That means that we type in here bricks, and we set a radius of let's see, 12,000 feet. That means 27,000 feet times 3 are 81. So we set the radius to 90 miles, and then we know when we need to start our descent. You can see here is the circle. And then we know when we need to descend. So, yeah, and that's gonna be it. We are here at bricks. After that is Luita and Jilna, and after Jilna we fly heading 105 and expect vectors for the ILS or whatever approach it's gonna be. We set up for the ILS runway 30. That means we're coming from here direct to Clyde, and from Clyde we turn on to the ILS. We will cross Clyde at 4,000, so we can see if this is turned into the FMC already. Clyde 4,000 is tuned in, and max 230 knots. And then we join the ILS 430 left. Our decision height is, as I said, 200. We could do a sidestep landing for runway 30 right, actually. That would make us a decision height of 585 because we need to have the runway 30 right inside. Okay, and for the missed approach, it's quite easy. We just fly runway heading, climb to 1,900, outbound on the San Jose VOR to the waypoint RTAC, and we hold over RTAC. So that's the next part we do. We go to oh, you can see that. Let me turn off this. We turn on our waypoint page, go to fix point 2 and type in RTAC, so that we just have it. Or actually we could set up a radial here of 303. That's actually the wrong one here. One, two, three. Radial 123, because this is a radial we need to fly then. Okay, so we are then set up. Okay, so we are set up. We have auto brakes low. Don't need any more. Auto brakes low. Okay, and yeah, that's it. Are you ready for the approach briefing?
Ready.
So we're gonna fly the brakes 3 arrival. Everything is set up in the FMC. We're gonna do a flaps 3 landing. We planned for ILS runway 30 left, but we might do a sidestep for runway 30 right. And yeah, auto brakes low, flaps 3 landing. As I said, we will vacate to the right side, taxi to the terminal there. The runway is actually 11,000 feet long, so there's plenty of space. And the weather information for San Jose is currently winds calm. Visibility of 10 statute miles. Clouds are just scattered on 10,000 feet, so we will have enough visibility on the ground. 17 degrees, so there's no anti-ice needed. And I set up the missed approach point already, as well as the top of descent here. And that's it, I think. Any questions?
No questions.
I have control.
You have control.
And that's it. Now we are ready for whatever's coming. And according to the web eye, it's telling us we have another 45 minutes to go. The actual flight time was 1 hour and 32, what we planned here. And the landscape down here is always very amazing to see. Also when you fly from Los Angeles to San Francisco, it's, or from San Diego up to the north, always very nice to see. Let's see if I can see the charts here as well, because basically I should, but yeah, it's not working as usual. Is this working, by the way? Yeah, the thing is, just for this one, we need to set a runway slope here and landing distance available. I have, normally it's in the charts, but often it isn't. Approach speed is 140, as we have flaps 3 landing. Config 3. Overweight procedure, no. Reverse thrust, yes. And oh, runway altitude is I think it was 12 feet or so. So we can see here we are approaching runway 30. With low auto brakes, we're going to have 3/4 of the runway. With medium, we're gonna make it until half of it, and max manual is even shorter, but we don't need that because well, obviously we have enough space available, and I can show you on the charts again. Runway 30 is that part here, and we're gonna vacate up here on Juliet. At least that's what is planned, and therefore auto brakes medium with reverse thrust is absolutely enough. If I click no, let's see if there's some change. There is a slight change. Reverse thrust, yes. See, there is a slight change of the low and the max, but not that much. Weight, of course, have to be 63.5, 63.6, so we are, of course, a little bit lighter. So, but that doesn't change that much, actually. Okay. A 1 hour long already, the stream. Okay, nice. It's a little bit bumpy again here because we are over the mountain, so we turn on the seatbelts. Because you can see we are above the mountains, and immediately it's getting a little bit bumpy. Oh, and you still have the Navigraph visible. I'm sorry. And we have a lot of crosswind now with 50 knots. At the moment it's still very quiet here, no aircraft in the area. That's very sad that there is no one coming to the training here. So we still have a lot of time to go until our top of descent. WebEye says it's 38 minutes, but actually if I have a look on the map it looks a lot more, to be honest. Anyway, we could do another fuel check here over Homek. So let me see, over Homek. Over Homek here we should have 3.8 tons of fuel on board and 2.2 used. So we have almost 2 tons of fuel used and We have here 4 tons of fuel on board, so that's absolutely fine. We will reach Homik in 3 minutes. Wonderful scenery, isn't it? I love it. I could watch this all day. And we're getting closer to the top of descent. 46 minutes in the off block and 42 minutes in the air. still 97 miles to go to Hoop 2, and then is there another, let's say, 30 miles until our top of descent. So there's still plenty of time. Actually 13 minutes until we reach Hoop 2, and then another, let's say, 5 minutes until we reach our top of descent, or maybe 3 minutes. And it's very bumpy here. You can see the mountains getting higher. That's why it's getting bumpy here. That's absolutely normal. I hope that the weather radar and terrain radar is working anytime soon. I still don't understand why FlybyWire wants to create their own terrain radar and weather radar instead of using the standard flight simulator. As long as they don't have their own, so, well. And I will be out of cockpit for a few minutes, and I will soon be back. See you later. And I switch to this view here. See you later. And I'm back. And we're now close to the top of descent. And actually the airspace, there are now 3 VFR aircrafts. So it's getting filled a little bit. "53 minutes now in the air." And let's make another check here for the fuel. HIP2 3.3, 2.7 used. We have 2.5 almost used, and we have still 3.5 on board. So we are perfectly fine here. One and a half minutes left for Hoop 2. And once we start our descent, or started our descent, I will also request another weather information, just to see if there is any update, maybe for the wind or whatever. Six miles now left for Hoop 2. A slight turn here, direct Ghibli. We can tune in the frequency of local approach 13565, so that we are prepared for when he calls us. One 13565 is set. Over there's the ocean. So we are now starting our descent in a few seconds. Set flight level 120. Co-pilot now setting in the altitude. We're gonna descend with a 2.8 degrees path.
From the flight deck, ladies and gentlemen, as you may have noticed, we have begun our initial descent down to our destination. Now would be a good time to wrap up any business you need to take care of as we prepare for approach.
Normally we could descend with 3, but as we're descending a little bit earlier, then we would need, I can just descend with 2.8 degrees instead of 3. And once we pass flight level 180, we start the approach checklist. Nice and early. We're now here at Shipley now. And so soon we are in the local area. Also, I don't know why the FlybyWire Airbus don't have a top of descent calculation. I mean, I'm no programmer, but I can't imagine that it's so hard to like implement a top of descent calculation in the FMC. But well, still a lot of crosswind here with almost 50 knots from the right side. And now I will request another weather information. So the information we have is from 1853 Zulu. So we just wait until the company message is arriving. There it is. New meter. It's 1953. So it's updated. We print that out. We check. Crossweight is 62.6. I can do another calculation here. We'll, let's say 62, calculate, yeah, that's fine. Low auto brakes, flaps 3, that's okay. Approach. So, San Jose, we now have 260 at 3. Temperature is 19 degrees now, and the altimeter is 3011. Radio is still the same. Transition altitude, of course, is the same, and the V approach is 139. At Grigio, we want to be above flight level 220. That's actually gonna be close, so we'll reduce our descent rate. Wonderful, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. And past now Grigio, Grigio, whatever. We will cross Cork at 14,000 or above. And we're now almost into local airspace.
Cabin crew, prepare for arrival.
And in the display we can already see RTEC, which is our go around point. Oh, that's nice to hear, Derek. I always like it when you upload the screenshots to our Discord channel. I mean, of course I have it here in live, but to see some screenshots afterwards, it's always nice. Always very nice. And we're now crossing flight level 180, so we will do the approach checklist. Altimeter with 3011, if I'm not mistaken, that's correct. So I can set this already in 3011. Same here. It's 1020 then. Okay. Yep, exactly. A very nice summary of the flight. And also, when I'm flying, I don't have a lot of time to, you know, have a look on the surroundings very much. I mean, of course, now in cruise I have, but on the approach and departure I don't have. So I'm always happy if I can see some screenshots afterwards. There you can see San Francisco. And I will now contact Norcal approach. Local approach, hello, this is Alaska 461 passing Cork, inbound Bricks, descending 12,000.
Alaska 461 NorCal, good afternoon. Continue descent via the Bricks 3 arrival. You can expect runway 30 left and the San Jose altimeter 3011.
Continue on the Bricks 3 arrival, expect runway 30 left and 3011 for Alaska 461.
Approach, wind 021, ready to taxi runway 1 left. Welcome 021, taxi runway 1 left via Alpha, Mike 1, hold short 1 left. Runway 1 left, taxi via Alpha, Mike 1, hold short runway 1 left, Boeing 021. November 244, Charlie Delta. Airport is 11 o'clock.
Yep, Derek, we crossed Gridjo already.
1,000 to go.
We're now inbound Bricks here, as you can see on the navigation display. And then we are continuing the approach here.
November 244, Charlie Delta. Clear visual
Hold star.
28 right. San Francisco altimeter 3012.
Approach checklist.
Briefing.
Confirmed.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Seat belts.
On.
Baro ref.
3011 set.
3011 set. Minimum.
200 feet set.
200 set. Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist complete.
So at Clyde we need to be at 3000, or actually need to be at 4000. So I will turn that in. Clyde.
Checked.
And that makes us 8,000 feet to descend. So 8 times 3 are 24. So let's say a radius 24 nautical miles.
November 244 Charlie Delta NorCal. November 244 Charlie Delta NorCal.
QNH 3011 set.
3011 set. Passing 12,000 100 now.
And
checked.
That was of course wrong because we have 3011, but well, anyway.
Open 021. Hold position.
Hold position on runway 021.
And we continue our descent now.
021. I see you're taxiing not on Alpha. Would you like to progress taxi 21 left? Swing exit to Sierra Lima. Traffic 12 o'clock, 5 miles. Port traffic to flight.
Runway 1 left.
Block. So the A62 Sierra Lima traffic, 12 o'clock, 4 miles. Report traffic. Cessna Skyhawk report traffic to flight.
Do you have an altitude for me to Sierra Lima?
Swing to Sierra Lima. Aircraft is at 3,500 feet. No comms.
Roger, we'll keep a lookout. Thank you.
Swing to Sierra Lima, make an immediate right turn heading 090.
Right, 090 to Sierra Lima.
And we're soon passing flight level.
Traffic is now
We're passing
10,000.
10,000.
3,500 feet. Cessna Skyhawk reports in sight.
Yes, Derek, we are taking runway 30 left.
Swing to Sierra Lima.
At least that's what we're gonna expect.
NorCal, be advised, swing 862 Sierra Lima is currently VFR.
And we will turn after Jilna to a heading of 105 degrees.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be arriving at our destination shortly. If you're making a connecting flight, please see the customer service agent leading this flight or the video monitors inside the terminal for connecting gate information. For your continued safety, flight attendants will now walk through the cabin to secure it for landing. We'll collect any off-service items, newspapers and any other items that you wish to discard or move.
And we're doing the turn now.
Also, in preparation for landing, please turn off all electronic devices, though these devices will be no longer carried.
Alaska 461, turn right heading 090.
We're turning now on a heading of 105 to expect Vector's fully final approach.
We'll be landing shortly. Thank you.
Actually, we will stop our descent at 6,000 because the mountains are quite high there.
Approach, go Winfield 21, hold short runway 1 left.
World Swing 021, roger. There will be a flight delay. Cessna Skyhawk on a 13-mile final-ish.
1,000 to go.
Checked.
So maintain a standby, sir, on hold short runway 1 left.
That is affirmative. Stand by.
Roger, sir.
Alaska 461, turn left, heading 090.
Left 090, Alaska 461.
Request taxi United 3214.
And we now continue to descend.
United 3214, taxi runway 16 right via Alpha, hold short 16 right.
Oh well, actually, let's
Runway
maintain 6.
Alpha and hold short runway 16 right, United 3214.
Let's maintain 6 for now. Just to be sure to cross the mountains. Oh, Derek.
November 244 Charlie Delta.
Take care about your battery. We're landing shortly. So don't get off now. And we can now continue our descent as we are over the mountains here. That was important that we are above the mountains.
Alaska 461, San Jose Airport is 9 o'clock in 16 miles. Report field in sight.
2,500.
Radar altimeter alive.
We have to field on site Alaska 461. It's up back there.
Alaska 461, cleared visual approach, runway 30 left.
Cleared visual approach, runway 30 left, Alaska 461. Activate approach phase.
Approach phase activated.
So we are cleared for the visual approach runway 30 left. So the airport is back there. And
checked.
Yeah, we did make a 90 degrees turn here. Let's see if there is a
Ready for departure at Reno, United 3214.
United 3214, line and wait, 16 right.
No, wait, one way 16 right, United 3214.
autopilot disconnected. Manual flight.
Checked.
November 244 Charlie Delta, NorCal.
1,000 to go.
Checked.
Alaska 461, cancel approach clearance. Flight runway, heading climb, maintain 7,000.
Cancel approach clearance, runway heading 7000 for Alaska 461.
Checked.
So I don't know why.
November 244 Charlie Delta.
Not sure what's going on here. I think we have an aircraft in the vicinity which is not
checked.
Local approach, good
Checked.
afternoon, Southwest 2617 on descent, passenger channel 240 for 15000 on the 044 arrival.
Southwest 2617, NorCal, good afternoon. Continue descent via the 044 arrival. You can expect 30 left.
Southwest 2617, can you confirm we can expect runway 30 left for arrival?
Southwest 2617, that is affirmative. You can expect runway 30 left, San Francisco altimeter 3011.
Derek, landing of 96 feet per minute. Well,
Southwest 2617, so we descend via the 044
remember we are
arrival,
flying the
expect runway
Airbus
30
today.
left and the altimeter is 3011.
That is affirmative.
Approach, wind 021, continue on hold short runway 1 left.
Building 021, line of weight, runway 1 left.
Continue waiting on the runway 1 left for wind 021, thank you.
Alaska 461, need you to make that climb, correction, 7,000 feet.
Yeah, climbing 7000 Alaska 461. I think it's because of this VFR aircraft down there somewhere. I have it on the TCAS here. I think he's landing on the opposite direction.
Building 021, sorry for the delay. The wind 310 at 10 knots, runway 1 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, wind us copy runway 1 left, go wind 021, thank you.
NorCal confirmed doorstep traffic in front of us. Is he going to land on the same runway? Not at 3214.
So I'm not sure what's going on. I have no
United
information.
3214, stand by. United 3014, that is affirmative. It appears that he is landing 34 left, the exact same runway that you are on. If you could please quickly exit right on Delta.
For the Taz, United 3214.
Protocol approach number 244 Charlie Delta. We apologize about that. We got a mic failure. We were able to hear you all the time. So our mic is back, requesting again flight following to San Francisco. Number 244 Charlie Delta, roger. Thanks for the update.
Thanks for the update.
NorCal 862 Sierra Lima, any chance we could get off this 090 heading?
Swing 862 Sierra Lima, I thought I had given you maintain O navigation, but anyhow, maintain O navigation.
2 Sierra Lima, resume on navigation.
Alaska 461, turn right heading 120.
Turning right, heading 120 for Alaska 461, and if possible, would like to have the Fairgrounds Visual Runway 30 approach, if possible in any way.
Alaska 461, Roger, stand by.
Standing by. Why do I read back standing by?
Lever 244 Charlie Delta, airport is now 11 o'clock in 25 miles, report airport flight.
So we report the airport when we got it inside, November 244 Charlie Delta.
November 244 Charlie Delta, thanks. Rolling 021, continue climb now, flight level 230.
310, wind 021 heavy.
Norcal 1 able to request taxi back to 1680, United 3214.
United 3214, taxi 16 right via Bravo, Alpha, hold short 16 right, sorry about
16 right via Bravo and Alpha, no problem, United 3214.
A local for Alaska 461.
Alaska 461 North, go ahead.
Please cancel our request. We can continue on whatever you have planned for us.
Alaska 461, Roger. I was just going to bring you back around for a quick visual approach 30 left.
Okay, Roger. (231 feet per minute, Derry. That sounds better for the Airbus.
Alaska 461, descend and maintain 5,000.
Descend and maintain 5,000, Alaska 461. Actually, I won't record the landing here because, or actually, I could do that. Why not? Where's the flight recorder? There it is. Okay.
Cockshore runway 16 right, United 3214.
United 3214, sorry about that. The wind is variable at 3 knots, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
16 right, clear for takeoff, United 3214.
November 244 Charlie Delta, airport is now 12 o'clock in 10 miles, report field and flight.
Feeling 5 for November 244 Charlie Delta.
November 244 Charlie Delta, Roger. Cleared visual approach, 28 left.
Clear visual approach, runway 28 left for November 244 Charlie Delta. Approach go wind 021 request.
Rolling 021, NorCal, go ahead.
We have still a lot of fuel on
I
board.
would like to know what's the runway active in Reno at this moment, sir.
Rolling 021, you can expect runway 16 right. and the Reno altimeter 3011.
16 right, thank you so much.
Our alternate is Sacramento, and we need to divert once we have 2.2 tons of fuel.
Local approach number 244 Charlie Delta, just to confirm, runway 28 right. Runway 244 Charlie Delta, that is affirmative, runway 28 right. Roger, thanks very much.
Hi, Captain Peter, United 3214.
Can turn off the center pumps here.
United 3214, NorCal, roger.
As they are empty.
November 244 Charlie Delta, the wind 310 at 10 knots, runway 28 right, cleared land. Runway 28 right, cleared land, number 244 Charlie Delta.
And I will also ask.
Alaska 461. Turn right, heading 300. Descend me.
Turn right, heading 300, and say the descend again for Alaska 461.
Alaska 461, descend and maintain 4,000.
Descend and maintain 4,000, Alaska 461. And could we have the reason for the approach cancellation of the approach clearance?
Alaska 461. Reason was aircraft levels no comms, declared an emergency as well, and was doing a low pass over San Jose.
Okay, thank you very much.
NorCal 22 Sierra Lima, 1 able speed check.
Swing 862 Sierra Lima, we have you at 121 knots.
Well, he brings us slightly right of the airport back. The airport is over here. And, well, looks a little bit weird. But anyway, we're gonna get a visual approach here, so... Flaps 1.
Oh. 3214, radar contact out of
Reno,
my co-pilot?
Flaps 1.
Continue climb
Speed
level
checked.
280.
Flaps 1.
I maintain flight level 280, United 3214.
Alaska 461, airport is now 12 o'clock in 10 miles, report field.
Field inside, Alaska 461.
Alaska 461, clear visual approach, runway 30 left.
Clear visual approach, runway 30 left, and if possible, we would like to have the runway 30 right. Would that be possible for Alaska 461?
Alaska 461, that is negative. Currently landing 30 left only.
Okay, roger. Manual flight.
Southwest 2617 at Eddy, cleared visual approach, runway 28 left.
So that's, well, I mean, it's okay if runway 30 left is for landing only, so no complaint here. But we could have brought us a little bit better back to the final approach here.
GA parking by a route of your choice.
CG Aviation, route our discretion, number 244, Charlie Delta, thank you very much.
Gear down. Oh. Gear down. Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Gear down. Flaps 2.
And Alaska 461, could we have some information for go around in case it's necessary?
If go around to the ferry, climb maintain 5000, fly runway heading.
Runway heading 5000 in case of missed approach for Alaska 461. Thank you. Flaps 3.
Speed checked.
NorCal, Swing 2 Sierra Lima, request
Flaps
frequency change
3.
and grab the weather.
Swing 2 Sierra Lima, that is approved.
2,500.
Landing checklist.
Cabin crew.
Advised.
Auto thrust.
Speed.
Auto brake.
Low. Brake low.
ECAM memo.
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist complete.
NorCal, Swing 2 Sierra Lima, we're back with the current weather at Monterey. Thank you.
We're a little bit fast here. But that's gonna be okay.
Approaching. 3
Oh,
Sync
and
rate.
I
0
should start my
left.
recording.
$1,000.
Checked. By the way, that's my first ever Flaps
500.
3 landing, so I'm not sure how this is
400.
gonna end.
$100 above.
NorCal, Swing 2 Sierra Lima, request.
Swing 2 Sierra Lima, NorCal, go ahead.
Continue.
Caution,
Just Sierra Lima, anything you
taxiway.
get
Caution,
straight left into
taxiway.
Monterey today?
100.
Swing 2 Sierra Lima, that is affirmative. You can expect
20.
28 left.
Long
We'll reopen for you,
landing.
maintain
Long
VFR.
landing.
28 left, roger, thank you very much, 2 Sierra Lima.
Spoilers. Reverse green. Decel.
One
70 knots.
1,200 meters remaining.
Manual braking.
Southwest 2617, the wind 310 at 10 knots, runway 28 left, cleared to land.
Southwest 2617, your runway 28 left, clear to land.
Approaching. 1, 2, left.
Alaska 461, welcome to San Jose. Continue taxi on Kilo to the ramp. You're cleared to cross 12 left.
Via Kilo to the ramp, cleared cross 30 right for Alaska 461. After landing checklist.
Flaps.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the
Up.
conclusion of our flight. Please remain seated with your seatbelt
Retracted.
fastened until the captain has
Spoilers.
turned off the seatbelt sign and the aircraft is parked safely.
Approaching.
This will be your
1,
indication that it
2,
is
Disarmed.
safe to land
left.
the cabin, gather
APU.
your belongings
Start.
and disembark.
Radar.
Off.
Portugal wind 021, reaching 3 1000.
Hope to see you once again on a
Predictive
flight.
wind shear system.
Off.
After landing
Open
checklist
021
complete.
NorCal, you're leaving my airspace. No further ATC is available. Monitor Unicom 122.8, and we'll see you on descent into Reno.
All future ATC available at this moment. We can switch to Unicorn 1 to 2.8. Thank you for your service, sir, and I'll see you soon.
We can turn off the landing flap warning here. And we will turn left here at Juliet. Taxi lights off. There we are at the gate. Wonderful. And absolutely great parking here. Well, indeed, it's really great here. Congratulations to myself. Okay, landing was 287. Oh darn. Yeah, indeed, Eric. The car stopped there. I saw that as well, and that was the reason I took gate 10 over here instead of gate 11, what was planned originally. Screenshot done. Thank you very much, Derek. And that's it, so we gonna log off here from the network. I stop my recording. And actually, I gonna start the replay already. There we go. Let's see.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Not sure which view is better here.
Approaching.
To be honest.
30 left. Flaps.
Don't
Flaps.
sink. Don't sink. Don't.
Well, I think right side is nicer to view. So let's see.
Unstable. Unstable.
Yeah, don't worry, Derek. We are not in a hurry, so if it's 21 minutes, it's no problem as well. So my first ever Flaps 3 landing was actually quite okay.
Caution, taxiway. Caution, taxiway.
I think.
Long landing. Long landing.
Yeah, well, that was okay. That was absolutely okay. Yep, I'm happy with that. Pause the replay. Do
Long
that
landing.
again.
Long landing. Flaps. Flaps.
Let's scroll back here. And
Flaps.
then do that again with
Flaps.
the wing view here.
Flaps. Flaps.
Actually,
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
there is the approach. Looks very nice. Whatever happened to the line on the street there?
Long landing. Long landing.
Yep, very nice. Very nice, very smooth. I don't think it was indeed a 287 here, to be honest. $1,200 meters remaining. Great.
Approaching. 1.
Yep, I
2,
really like
left.
that landing here. So let's see if the flaps are going up by itself, but I don't think so. No, I have to do it myself. Yeah, see. Yep, you're right, Derek. Really nice and successful landing. I really liked it, and concerning it was my first ever flaps 3 landing, it was better than any landing I had before here. Crossing now runway 30 right. And the wing flex is also very nice simulated here. Oops, a little stutter here in the scenery. Okay, so that was today's flight here into San Jose. I hope you enjoyed the video, and Derek, I hope you enjoyed the live stream. I know it was very quiet again, but that's because we did not have any ATC. So to be honest, I didn't actually know what I should tell you all the time. But nevertheless, I hope you enjoyed it. I did, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you very much, and have a great weekend. It's Friday evening, so have a great weekend, and I will see if there is some time where I can stream on the weekend. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you next time again, Derek, as always. And for all the others who are watching this video, thank you very much for watching it to the end. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you soon. Bye bye.